so y'all better cook. I got big dreams, you walk talk, when I walk, that's that big drip. When I slide down your block, now they pissed off. Like I really give a I got big sauce, so y'all better catch up.
It is a big old deal. It is a big old deal, man. We are back cracking for another reaction. You already know what's going on over here, man. And today, I'm surprised nobody caught this. Yeah, it's things is heating up, man. It's been a crazy week, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm over here anticipating what Back on Fig is gonna have to say to all this, because like, as y'all know, or if you don't know, or if you're not a part of that universe, you know, Jumper did a live yesterday, a live podcast or whatever with 4 Extra and BRICC Baby, and BRICC Baby and 4 Extra claim made a bold claim saying some disrespectful stuff about Heather Sanders. Now, if y'all don't know who Heather Sanders is, that is T-Rells' wife. Yeah, man, it's getting messy out here, man. It's getting messy out here. And at the same time, we had Adam 22 go on the Apollo with MacWop, and that didn't stirred up some stuff, but because Back on Fig and them, T-Rells is on vacation right now, they haven't responded yet. So we waiting until Friday, but until further ado, we finna go ahead and react to this content, man. So make sure y'all go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, man, hit that thumbs up. Hit your thumbs up for your boy, man. What else I was gonna say? Yeah, man, let's go ahead and get into this content. Hold up. Yeah, why my shit look so blurry? Hold on, y'all. Okay, there we go. All right, let's go, man. Let's get into this content, y'all. I had to make sure the thing was right. All right, let's go. So we got y'all get up in here. Make sure y'all go ahead and hit the thumbs up when you up in here too, man. We finna get it cracking, man, because this nigga done said some crazy. She looked like MLK's Junior's wife. T10 said that she looked like MLK Junior's wife. I never seen her. I gotta look that up. I never really seen. I don't know if I ever seen his wife, but let's go. Let's see what was being said.
Went on a podcast over the weekend that at least some people would consider an op podcast, a podcast that at one time it was unthinkable of the 22ster going on. But I would like to send a shout out to the Apollo, because the 22ster went through there, hopped on the podcast, sat down with the Bloods and whatnot, and had a pretty good time. And a lot of people are losing their fucking goddamn minds from what I hear about this exchange.
Well, the one of the craziest things to me about it is just the
you
visual.
went there today. You went there to the platform and sit down
on Saturday. Yeah, there's a dude named MacWop
adjacent. This is like they're under the Fig Community umbrella.
Yeah,
so
it's kind of like
on the same set, like the same. They literally filmed. That's what was like crazy to me, is seeing you on. It looks so similar.
It's not the same set that they do. It's downtown.
Okay.
Yeah.
It looked very similar.
It's like, some TDE affiliates. They're involved with TDE, and they do a podcast. It's dope. They got
went there and it was straight.
And so I just randomly ended up DMing MacWop, who's the leader of this podcast, and I said, "You should come on No Jumper." I've been wanting to do content with him for a while. I thought it would be a good opportunity.
Man, he ain't been wanting to do content with him for a while. Adam just be trying to link up with anybody that's connected to T-Rell, because he know that the views is gonna bring him. He's gonna be able to monetize and make a lot of money off of that, because it's something that's gonna trigger people. It's gonna get a lot of people talking, which is gonna bring a lot of attention to his channel, which is equals dollars. Like, come on, bro. Let's be real. Nigga don't care about none of these dudes, bro. He the dollar sign. He know how to. Adam is a master of creating controversy, or if not creating it, knowing how to stir it up, stir shit up.
To just throw it out there, he said, "I'll do it if you come on our shit first." I said, "Boom, I'm there." That's a good way. If you want me to do some content with you, challenge me as if I would be a bitch if I didn't do it, and that's gonna really make me want to do it. That's a reverse
You
psychology.
felt like that was a challenge when he said that? Like you would never agree to that? Like that would be beyond you?
A little bit. Like he probably thought like, oh, Adam might be like too big-headed or too full of his own shit to like necessarily go on a smaller podcast. But I'm not. You know, I'm down for the challenge. So I pulled up. Might have pulled up with a couple of PPBs, if you will. You know, had to holler at Wax, say, hey, let me get a couple guys.
Okay.
Got to run through there. I was thinking about bringing Conrad. I thought he might fall asleep. I didn't want to take the risk.
You should have just went.
See, this nigga Adam is so messy, bro. Like, he is super messy, my nigga. Like, and then on top of that, if you think about this, like, he got 4 extra up there, right? And we finna get to the part where BRICC Baby was speaking on Heather. You feel me? It's coming up. But let me just say this. Adam is like the puppet master, bro. And like he playing a dangerous game. Mind you, he got all rolling cards up there, bro. Pyru's, they not really they ain't LA. That's more so like Compton and the Valley and stuff like Pacoima and all that stuff like that. But the shit crazy because he got all them rolling cards up there, bro. And yeah, it's no jumper is becoming it's man, bro. It's gonna be bad, man. Something gonna watch. Just watch. Something gonna happen up here, man. There's too many politics. Too many politics.
I can't go with you or you because then it's like too obvious that y'all need to get on camera. And it's also like I didn't want to go with like anybody else that was going to be like on mic because I wanted to like make it clear I'm cool with doing this.
But you said you had a good time though.
I had a good time. It was good.
That's all that matters.
But one of the guys, Keem, TDE Keem, he was on the podcast with me. We're on there for about 20 minutes. I started noticing he's looking at his phone a lot. He's like texting while we're talking. He's doing vigorous texting. He goes out in the hallway. I heard from my boys that he heard him in a somewhat intense exchange on the phone.
With T-Rells in there.
You might assume, but who knows? And
see, he's trying to stir some shit up. How you know that was T-Rells? How you know that wasn't like Schoolboy Q or something like that, or his one of his family members or his woman? Like, man, this is what I'm talking about. Adam know what he doing, bro. And the fact that he knows that the Hoovers don't get along, he know the whole beef between the two. That's why I said this is getting messy. And on top of that, yeah, it's just getting messy. And he know 4Extra don't mess with none of his enemies, bro, at all. He ain't sitting down with them. And it's like, just imagine if one of his enemies came up there to No Jumper for an interview or something like that, and then some shit crack off. Which I feel like, give it some time. Something gonna crack off. Something big gonna crack off up there, bro, because it's too many politics now. Like, No Jumper it's not even a hip hop platform no more. It's just a drama filled gang politic podcast.
And he did not come back.
Shit crazy.
Oh, rolling?
Now watch
He
this.
didn't come back. He dipped out. Now this is the thing. I do believe he lives in Orange County.
Yeah.
So it is not a quick journey on the highway to get there. Keep in mind, this is Saturday at like 6 p.m.
So you basically saying they don't want him on the broadcast with you, so they told him to get off.
I'm pretty sure that it was communicated to him over the phone.
You better get off that broadcast, right?
If you ever want to do a podcast with us, you got to get away from that white boy.
Man. Don't ever try to mark out Keem like that. He ain't no mark like that, bro. That nigga, you know what I'm saying? He stand on business, bro. As far as I know, Keem been standing on business since day one, bro. And he really a solid dude. You know what I mean? He's a solid dude. I met him in person, I think like once or twice. And you know, he's a solid dude, bro. He don't fuck around. So with Adam trying to paint this narrative, of course he gonna do it because he knows it's gonna get the clicks, bro. He know how to. And then here you got BRICC Baby. Of course he gonna add his little 2 cents in because he don't like T-Rell and them. I honestly think he's jealous of them. I think he's jealous of them.
That's before or after the big deal phone call?
He should have used that as his excuse because Keem don't want to be there no more, man.
You don't think?
You can see it. Keem is my light-skinned tall nigga, right?
Yes.
He left the show before. They got into it. He left. Remember, he left early.
Wait, but you think he wants to leave the Apollo?
No.
Or because he also does the other podcast with T-Rell and
He
Pun.
don't want to be there no more. It's not his cup of tea.
He's not even from
of all the
but the thing is, he's not even from back on Fig, nigga. He got a whole pod with what could go wrong with T-Rell and Pun. So I feel like just out of respect, he left the pod because you know what I'm saying? He over there getting chilly with T-Rell and Pun in him. Like, I ain't mad at him. That was a solid move. You know what I mean? Hey, but then you got Brick Baby. Brick Baby be hating, bro. I'm gonna just call it like I said, bro. Be hating, man. I feel like he on his way out. No jumper. So luckily he got his own platform, but I feel like he on his way out, and he trying to like low key nut hug 4 extra, like because he got one of his, you know, man.
the guys on the channel. MacWop doesn't do podcasts with any of the other guys consistently.
Yeah.
Tiny doesn't do podcasts with the other ones consistently.
I think
Keem is the
MacWop
only
and them
one
is
that
over.
has a consistent podcast with T-Rell and Pun, and I'm pretty sure that's why he got the hell out of there as soon as he received this phone call.
Well, MacWop was a regular over there too.
Exactly. And
then
they took his sign down, and the sign is now hanging at the Apollo.
I believe MacWop and there was somewhat of a heated exchange that I saw a clip of at some point. I believe with Heather and MacWop, and I don't know if that is part
because that was the whole thing where she basically had COVID. One mic.
I told you. One thing he gonna do, we can't have no side conversations on camera, cuz
you want the
I think if OS is gonna break that mic, bro.
22's to back out. I just hope y'all can survive me.
Hey, you ever had a homie like the nigga just be too strong for no reason? Like you shake his hand, you know what I'm saying? You know how you clap when you shake a nigga hand, nigga damn near like he just overly powerful, like overpower everything and not even trying though. Like nigga can't do nothing regular. It's just anything he grabs something, he damn near break the damn doorknob off the door. You know what I mean? Or he shake your hand, damn near pull your arm off it. Like, bro, that's this nigga for extra. He just strong for no reason. Like, not strong for no reason, but like, bro, just like, I had a homie that was like him. Just big and just nigga don't even know his own strength. Like, golly.
That is something I'm considering. But anyway, I did it. And
no, the Heather.
It was a good experience from my perspective. Oh, yeah. Okay. You want to go back to that?
Yeah.
Okay. So there was something where Heather had COVID. She was putting everybody on the crew at risk. Again, Keem dipped out early on the podcast because he realized that she was potentially giving him COVID. And then I think it was also partially because MacWop had Illa, I think, on his shit, and Heather was beefing with him. Either way, there's all kinds of stipulations.
It was not
that the
beefing, bro.
Family
it was a little misunderstanding.
Anybody in that orbit, and like from my perspective, MacWop is somebody who, think about it, the big breakup happened basically like right as the Apollo was starting to gain motion.
Right.
So you have AD and T-Rell, and they get to benefit from being on No Jumper. And then meanwhile, MacWop and them, he probably kind of knows that if they had been more involved in the whole plot line and everything, that he probably would have got an increase in fans and viewers. And then meanwhile, you fast forward a couple years, and it's like he's still not fucking with us or doing anything with us. And in his mind, it's like, am I really not doing content with No Jumper or not taking other opportunities as a result of just like being loyal to some people who he acts like he's super cool with them, but I think in his head it's kind of like, y'all are not super cool with me. You're not necessarily like doing anything for me. We don't really have anything going on right now. So why am I turning?
It's not even that. I mean, and if you watch, so for y'all, if y'all don't watch, if you do watch, I'm gonna let you know. Like him and T-Rell already basically spoke about it. Like he already said Matt could do what he want. Like he not tripping off of him like that. But this nigga Adam, he good at like spinning the narrative though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Down an opportunity like having Adam on the podcast.
I assume their relationship started because he was Schoolboy's DJ. So that's like how it started with him rocking with T-Rell and them, right?
Probably.
But the thing is, so after like Heather, I don't think she was like saying anything directly to MacWap, but was kind of talking aggressively close to him. And then there's another clip. Now, forgive me if I'm making wrong connections here, but there's another clip where MacWap was discussing his girl, and he was like, "Oh, my girl from the hood, she from over there by the grape streets, and she don't like any woman talking to me, even remotely disrespectfully. She's down to beat a bitch ass."
Oh,
So I don't know if there is a correlation between them having friction from there or what, but
and
I did see
also
that clip.
Heather, it has been rumored that she's running from some fades in the Hoover area. That there's some Hoover girls that want to fight her.
There's some Hooverettes.
They want to pack her.
Man, bro, nigga, stop lying. Stop lying. This nigga be lying, bro. He just be. That's why I be saying he be just trying to stir stuff up. Like he intentionally trying to stir something up. Like no, the whole thing was Big Deal had said. You know what I'm saying? She. Hold on, man. Hold on. Yeah. Gotta make sure this light don't go out. What the fuck? Oh, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna wind it back a little bit, but y'all, hold on. Trying to make sure my light don't go
Got
out.
the hell out of there as soon as he received this phone call.
Well, MacWap was a regular over there too.
Exactly. And
then
they
was
took
on
his
cuz.
sign down, and the sign is now hanging at the Apollo.
I believe MacWap, and there was somewhat of a heated exchange that I saw a clip of at some point.
On an
I
avenue.
believe with Heather and MacWap, and I don't know if that is part
Because that was the whole thing where she basically
Hey, you hear
had
me?
she had COVID.
What the fuck? What's going on? Oh shit. Yo, what the hell is going on, man? Damn. What's up with this shit? All right, let me try it this way. What is this? That's that. Man, whatever. This shit tripping. I need my other little thing. Whatever though.
One mic.
I told you. One thing he gonna do, we can't have no side conversations on camera, cuz.
You want the 22-ster pack out is coming.
The 22's to back out. I just hope y'all can survive me.
That is something I'm considering. But anyway, I did it, and
no, the Heather.
it was a good experience from my perspective. Oh yeah, okay. You want to go back to that?
Yeah.
Okay, so there was something where Heather had COVID. She was putting everybody on the crew at risk. Again, Keem dipped out early on the podcast because he realized that she was potentially giving him COVID. And then
That's
I think,
what you was talking
and then
about,
I think it was also partially because MacWap had Illa, I think, on his shit, and Heather was beeping with him. Either way, there's all kinds of stipulations that the Meeks family puts on anybody in that orbit. And like from my perspective, MacWap is somebody who, think about it, the big breakup happened basically like right as the Apollo was starting to gain motion.
Right.
So you have AD and T-Rell, and they get to benefit from being on No Jumper. And then meanwhile, MacWap and them, he probably kind of knows that if they had been more involved in the whole plot line and everything, that he probably would have got an increase in fans and viewers. And then meanwhile, you fast forward a couple years, and it's like he's still not fucking with us or doing anything with us. And in his mind, it's like, am I really not doing content with No Jumper or not taking other opportunities as a result of just like being loyal to some people who he acts like he's super cool with them, but I think in his head it's kind of like, y'all are not super cool with me. You're not necessarily like doing anything for me. We don't really have anything going on right now. So why am I turning down an opportunity like having Adam on the podcast?
I assume their relationship started because he was Schoolboy's DJ. So that's like how it started with him rocking with T-Rell and them, right?
Probably.
But the thing is, so after like Heather, I don't think she was like saying anything directly to MacWap, but was kind of talking aggressively close to him. And then there's another clip. Now, forgive me if I'm making wrong connections here, but there's another clip where MacWap was discussing his girl, and he was like, "Oh, my girl from the hood, she from over there by the grape streets, and she don't like any woman talking to me, even remotely disrespectfully. She's down to beat a bitch ass." So I don't know if there is a correlation between them having friction from there or what, but
and
I
also
did see that clip.
Heather, it has been rumored that she's running from some fades in the Hoover area, that there's some Hoover girls that want to fight her.
There's some Hooverettes.
They want to pack her out, and she's not going. She's not pulling up to the block, which, you know, that needs to be taken care of at some point in order to just return to normal life.
She could go on Kill Squad website, download
T-Rell and them, right?
Probably.
But the thing is, so after like Heather, I don't think she was like saying anything directly to MacWap, but was kind of talking aggressively close to him. And then there's another clip. Now, forgive me if I'm making wrong connections here, but there's another clip where MacWap was discussing his girl, and he was like, "Oh, my girl from the hood, she from over there by the grape streets, and she don't like any woman talking to me, even remotely disrespectfully. She's down to beat a bitch ass." So I don't know if there is a correlation between them having friction from there or what, but
and
I
also
did see that clip.
Heather, it has been rumored that she's running from some fades in the Hoover area, that there's some Hoover girls that want to fight her,
Having some technical
they want to pack her out, and she's not going. She's not pulling up to the block, which, you know, that needs to be taken care of at some point in order to just return to normal life.
She could go on Kill Squad website, download some homegirls. You know what I'm saying? You pay the money.
This nigga BRICC baby be having some corny ways of plugging his shit. Like I get what he was trying to do, but that was a little corny though.
They get downloaded.
Where's she from?
You get the number.
Texas. No, but she be hanging out with T-Rells and like throwing up signs and shit. So at a certain point,
She to convert in a minute.
she was talking a bunch of crazy shit, and so Big Deal basically told her that she needed to pull up to the set and get packed out, and she didn't go.
Oh no, and that's also what I wanted to know. When Keem left the pod, was that before or after the Big Deal phone call?
I think the Big Deal phone call happened afterwards, because I just randomly hit up Big Deal and I was like, "Yo, I'm pulling up to the Apollo tonight." He just immediately called me. He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna slide through." And he got there before me.
Oh, okay.
And so apparently they made it clear that they didn't want him to come through, which, to be fair, me and him both being on the podcast together, it would have looked like a T-Rell pack out more than it. Because realistically, I probably talked to
He don't fuck with you. Like, that's the thing. Keem don't mess with Adam at all. Like, to no extent. See, it's charging right now, but I don't know.
about T-Rell for like 5 minutes total.
But that's like the reverse version of what they did when they had all the former No Jumper employees on.
That's a good point. And I think that's another part of this that probably stands out to people like Magwap is there's clearly some hypocrisy going on here and some rules that are being put in place of this can't be discussed, but then meanwhile everybody else is shit. Like they can't talk about whether Stet was originally fucking Heather before T-Rell got in a relationship with her, but then meanwhile everything from everybody else's lives is on the table to talk about. And I think that feels kind of hypocritical to some of these people at a certain point. Now, that being said, I only talked about T-Rell for, in my opinion, maybe 5-10 minutes maximum.
Was that conversation awkward at that point, or how did it feel?
I don't give a fuck. Honestly, that shit old as fuck
Heather
to me.
and Black China was goers back in the day. It's like they're goers.
What the hell you know about Heather being a goer?
What do you mean?
What do you got info?
I don't got info. I just know who they used to be around. I'm not gonna be that messy guy, but the homie, you remember?
You gonna say I'm not gonna be that messy guy, but then you proceed to be messy though. Like, bro, what?
Had her all over, and come on, cuz. Stop doing around there. She been on Burning Black China. Been on Burning for a minute now.
Hey, look.
Hot yellow?
Listen,
The only thing I can say is this.
I ain't gonna put all them people in the mix because they say I be just dragging people into my internet drama. So I ain't gonna say to people now.
I don't know, man. Only thing I
weird
say,
for
man, hoes get around. And we got a big ass card.
Yeah,
I got a lot to choose from.
And see, look, this is what this nigga BRICC think he's slick. Cause I peeped what he did. He basically threw a wrench out there, you feel me, to see, or threw the bait. Because they know 4 Extra is gonna turn up. They know he don't get along with the other side. They know he gonna say some wild, you know what I mean, some wild ish. So and that's why BRICC, if y'all notice, BRICC was like, I ain't gonna be messy, you know, but you know, they used to be with the homie and all that. Like, bro, you just wanted 4 Extra to say something and speak on that because you know he gonna go all out. That's like, y'all niggas is messy, bro.
And I'm not saying nothing about the reformed Heather. That's the homie. I mean, that's old boy's wife.
She changed her ways.
You know what I'm saying? Had
Stop
to
fucking
change my
stat.
play ways. You got to have a cake.
This nigga burnt out, cuz.
I'm different now. I'm not like that
That nigga
anymore.
about to have a million niggas making memes about this nigga tonight.
Yo, and the funniest shit too is that Pun was tweeting out, or he was putting it on his story while the podcast was happening, like, oh, Hurricane Heather's about to be unleashed.
Oh, wow.
Who gives a fuck? What are you talking about? Ain't nobody scared of her.
Okay, Heather's
What are we
about
talking
to
about? We ain't scared about you or your zesty ass fiance.
Did that occur yet? Did the
See,
hurricane?
and the only why they even talking crazy like this is because they won't. Well, Adam, he won't T-Rell to respond because you know that the more controversy, the more drama, the more money he make. Now, on a serious note, though, Adam is gonna pump this up because he got his little backup. You know what I mean? He got 4 Extra. He know 4 Extra. He that's his new Crip Mac. You know what I mean? His new bodyguard, basically. And then you got BRICC. You know, so he like right now, Adam feeling like he untouchable. And he gonna stir some shit up because he know T-Rell and Heather and them gonna say they gonna come back and they gonna say some wild, you know what I mean? Like these next few days or this next week is finna be, I got a feeling it's gonna be crazy, bro. It's gonna be some worse. It's gonna stir and spark some more drama though.
Man, they on vacation. And that's the other funniest shit I seen about it is I went on that podcast. It could have been that week. I think for a moment we were talking about doing the weekend before. We were talking about maybe doing the weekend after because I was maybe going to have to do something. They acting like we did it intentionally because it was our birthday. You know how hard of a time I have remembering my own friends and my own wife's birthday?
Oh,
the last thing I'm thinking about is some other bitch's fucking birthday. I don't know about your goddamn birthday. I don't know what.
Now, honestly, this nigga Adam is very strategic and calculated. So I ain't buying it. Like, yeah, you did. Stop lying. You know you did. Yes, you did. You did that on purpose, bro. Stop lying, man. White boy just be lying.
No, I don't have access to your Google Calendar.
There's a no C-Day policy at No Jumper, I thought. Like, we literally don't acknowledge them.
Bro,
like,
I got you guys something for, like, I got something for BRICC for his birthday, and then I got something for you, too.
Yeah.
I forgot.
All right, yeah, so that's it for that one, man. But me personally, I feel like this is going to spark up a whole lot of drama. This is going to spark up a whole lot of drama, man. So we're going to see where this goes. You know, I'm waiting to see T-Rells' response. So, yeah, man, make sure y'all go share this video. We're back on Fig, man, T-Rell, Pun, and all them, you know. Make sure you share this video, like this video, thumbs up. My apologies for the all the damn pauses and rewinds and all that, man. I didn't have a little malfunction over here. My goddamn light went out on me. So with that being said, I'm about to figure that out. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead, thumb up the video, man. If you support the channel, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you can know when your boy going live. Yeah, man. And we on the road to 2,000 subs. I appreciate all y'all that be pulling up. Getting better at this, trying to get better at this by the day. With that being said, man, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. I'm gone.
Every day it's like I feel more pressure, give more effort. Bill steady rolling in the due date crept up. Feel like I'm next up. Life gon' test ya. My range close aim. Know the boy a heavy stepper. Things change, rearrange. Ain't no crime body. Heart is weaving through the smoke. Got my vision cloudy. Heavy stress on my brain. Ain't no way around it. Navy SEAL when I flow. No, you can't drown me. No break.